Hello friends, welcome to another linked list related problem, and here the problem is rearrange a linked list. So we have to rearrange one linked list based on some particular criteria. What is that? Let us try to understand. The question says, given a singly linked list, the task is to rearrange it in a way that all odd position nodes are together and all even position nodes are together. So what that indicates, if you check this particular sample test case, you will understand. See, first one indicating number of test cases. So 2 indicates there are 2 test cases. One is this one and another one is this one. For each test case, there are 2 inputs. First one is indicating number of nodes present in that linked list. So here 4 indicates 4 nodes, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the corresponding data elements of that node. And this 5 indicates the length of the node is 5, where the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now you have to arrange the elements such that, see, the 1 will be counted as odd. Okay, so 1 here it is given, then after that 2 is even, then 3. Don't consider the element, just consider the positions. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So basically 1 is odd, first index odd position, then second index even position, third index odd position. So 3 will come beside 1, so 1 and 3, and 2 and 4 will map together because 2 is at index 2, 4 is at index 4. See here what it is written: rearrange in a way all odd position nodes together, all even position nodes together, so that it indicates not the data elements. We no need to check the data elements, we need to check what? We need to check the positions. Okay, so according to that, sorting has to be done. So what we can do for solving this particular problem? Very simple. So we will extract all the elements from the linked list and we'll put that in 2 separate array list. If that is odd position element, we will put in a odd array list. If it is even position element, then we will put in another array list with the variable name even. Okay, then after that we will modify, we will again iterate from the beginning to the end in our linked list, original linked list, and we will modify the data elements according to odd and even positions. That's all, simple way. Okay, so basically it is not O of 1 solution, that is O of 1 space complexity solution, because we are using array list. Okay, we are not directly modifying the nodes. You can optimize that if the condition is given that you have to solve within O of 1 space complexity, but here it is not given, so that no need to worry about that. Okay, so class GFG, and then node rearrange, node head. So rearrange is our function name. The return type should be node of, or the head of the linked list, and node head we are passing through our this particular function. So this is a function program, no need to write the input that is like obj.nextInt, like that, no need to write, only function you need to write. Okay, so here we are passing through our this particular function. Here I have created 2 linked list: array list integer even, new array list integer, array list integer odd equal to new array list integer. Then for iteration I am storing my head of the linked list in a node P. Okay, because never try to iterate using head, because if you shift the head during iteration, you may lost your head of the linked list. As a result, it will be very difficult to compute further. So that always for iteration or for traversing in a linked list, always store that head in a particular node and use that node for traversing. Okay, so node P equal to head and int temp equal to 1. Here I am defining the temp variable. So we will, in this temp will basically store the index position, whether that may be odd or even. Here index position starts from 1, right? Because see, odd elements has to be mapped together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If 1 is the first odd index, then 2, then 3 is the second odd index. So 1 and 3 are mapping. So here the index position starts from 1 instead of 0. So that I have defined the temp variable as 1. Then while p not equal to null, so here I am starting from head, node p equal to head. I am initializing my node p as head. Then I will iterate until I get null, because you know linked list ends with null, right? So while p not equal to null, if temp mod 2 not equal to 0, that means that is odd index, so that I am going to store in the odd array list. So odd dot add p dot data, I am storing the extracting the data part of that p node, and I am storing that in odd array list. Else that will be even, so that's stored in even array list. So even dot add p dot data. Here odd array list, even array list, means I want to say that the variable name, okay, there is nothing functionality of array list that if I give the name even, then it will store only even elements, like that. Nothing there, just only for this easy of understanding purpose I have given the name even and odd, so that we will store all the even elements in the even array list, and we stored all the odd elements in the array list named as odd. Okay, that's all. Then temp plus plus, I am incrementing my index position, and p equal to p dot next, I am going to the next node. Okay, so then again see, after execution of this particular while loop, what will happen? All the odd position elements will be stored in odd array list, all the even position elements will be stored in the even array list. Not odd and even elements, have a clear idea, don't confuse. I am not checking whether that is odd element or even element, I am checking the index position is odd or even. Okay, that's what asked in the question. So again, after execution of this particular code, P already became came at the end of the linked list. So I am again initializing P equal to head, because now I will traverse from the beginning to the end. I will modify the elements of that linked list or node. Okay, temp equal to 1, again I am defining temp equal to 1 because in this particular execution of the while loop temp plus plus occurred, so that I have to again initialize. And jump equal to 1 and jump equal to 0 and hemp equal to 0, two variables I am initialized. O equal to odd dot size, e equal to even dot size, that is size of the odd array and size of the even array I am calculating. Then I am traversing while p not equal to null. So first I have to store all the odd elements. So if this particular so what I am doing here, this particular odd size, first I have to store all the odd elements, so that I am writing this particular part. If jump less than o, that means if jump, that is this variable which you initialized as 0, is less than the size of odd array list, p dot data equal to odd dot get jump plus plus. Okay, I am storing all the odd elements first. Else, if jump greater than equal to o, that means all the odd elements insertion has been done, I have to go to even. So else p dot data equal to even dot get hem plus plus. Okay, this one gem plus plus is incrementing, and we are using this for traversing in the odd array list, and hemp we are using for even array list. Then finally we have to go to the next node, so that p equal to p dot next. Finally we have to return the head. That's all. This is the simple algorithm. If you understand the algorithm, you can implement the same program in your favorable language, whether that may be C++, Java, Python, Perl, whatever. Okay, I am going to post the same code in the comment section of my this video. If you want, you can check there. See here, correct answer, execution time 0.35. So these type of problems are very important for different service based companies and product based companies. Practice this well, have a clear idea before placement process. Thank you.